doesn't love Memory from Cats? The musical, you know? Andrew Lloyd-Webber musical. One of the most famous songs from that musical, Memory. And Luca here sings it in B-flat major, which is the original key, which was slightly surprising to me because he's a treble. That means his voice hasn't changed yet. And this is quite low. Live again. The G3. But it was not a problem for him. Yes! I love him so much. Full voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
Don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
I keep me where the light is.
Yeah. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time, a special welcome to you. Please consider subscribing. Thank you. And liking the videos, leaving a comment, letting us know what you thought about it. The singer, the music, the way they performed, what you thought about my commentary. Really appreciate everybody's comments. So, if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that I am a huge fan of a young singer from the UK called Cormac Thompson. Check out my reviews, please, of his stuff. I discovered him singing Empty Chairs at Empty Tables and releasing a video in 2020, which was so beautiful. And ever since then, I've been following his progress. And he now has a changing voice because he's an adolescent. He's 14 and a half years old now, and he's grown a lot, his legs and his feet and everything, and so did his vocal folds. And this is what happens to people, right? Every normal human goes through that. And in boys, of course, it causes a change in the sound because the vocal folds go from short, 6 or 8 millimeters pre-adolescence, to 15, 18, 20, 22 millimeters, depending on the voice type a man has. So it grows a lot for a boy. It doesn't break. Please, boys' voices don't break. The muscles grow, and now they have to learn to deal with the new muscle. That's it. But anyway, so Luca here, I've actually seen before. Because when I discovered Cormac, I did some research, and I saw this Chorister of the Year competition in the UK with Allure Jones. Some would say the original treble that the whole world knew. Hosting it, and judges and everything. And they sing, you know, art music repertoire in this competition. And I saw Cormac there, and then I I researched it for a while, and then I also saw this young man sing, Luca Brugnoli. When I saw his name, I thought it's very Italian, LUCA BRUGNOLI. But of course they are British, so they just pronounce it Brugnoli. So I've seen him sing, and he does have a beautiful voice. And I have had other comments, people like you, commenting below Cormac's video saying, check out this young man, Luca. And then, 2 days ago, this is October 2024, I had an email from Luca, or from his website, from his team, saying, I would appreciate an honest critique of my singing. So I decided today I'm going to check out his live performance of Memory from Cats. Now, very interesting, the guy behind the piano, Dominic Ferris, I've also seen work with Cormac, which is very interesting, and he's a Steinway artist. So I don't know exactly what that means. I'll go and research that. But he's obviously a brilliant pianist. I've seen him play, and a producer apparently as well. So he plays here for Luca in this concert. And this concert was recorded in, recorded. The concert was held, let me focus. The concert was held in November 2023. This is about 2.5 months before Luca's 14th birthday. So he was born in February 2010, so he's now 14 and a bit. And so I suspect his voice has already started growing, his vocal folds. So maybe soon he's going to lose the comfort of the boy's soprano highs and start going into more alto-y, which he sort of is already here. and a tenory sort of range. And then who knows where his voice will end up. It's very interesting with voice. In my experience, you can't tell, pre-adolescent, you can't tell, oh, this boy, once he's a man, he will have a tenor voice or a bass voice or a baritone voice. As far as I could tell, there are no patterns. It's a surprise. So we'll see where it ends up. But anyway, this is a beautiful performance. And I love doing analysis on live performances, right? Because there's nowhere to hide. What you hear, maybe there's some post-production before they posted it, but you can't hide in a live performance. You have to breathe, enough air for each phrase. You have to perform with your face. It's not a music video where they film you and film you and film you in the same scene until everybody's happy. No, no, no. In a live performance, you have one chance to do it right. So, yeah, I think it's really beautiful. So original key, like I said, B flat, he starts in, and lives again. He sang that G3. No? 1, 2, 3, yeah. With excellent control. Very beautiful. So let's continue. Nice. Live again, that same low G. Beautifully handled. Definitely he's taller now already. His legs have started growing, so the voice is going to start to change. What I love about LUCA's singing, the first thing is he sings very well technically. I should just say he sings well, but I want to qualify it. Because sometimes people listen to a singer and they go, oh, that really connected with my heart. That person is an excellent singer. Which is not necessarily the case. Some singer can connect with your heart, a specific performance or recording, just because of what the song is about, and maybe the tone, color of their voice really appeals to you, or they appeal to you as a person, you follow them on social media and you know what's going on in their life, whatever. But then maybe they don't actually sing well. So they don't have good technique. So that's why I'm saying he sings technically well. Every sound is energized with breath, which is beautiful. And he has this beautiful little vibrato. He went, memory all alone in the moonlight, with a little vibrato on the O of lone, yeah? And you hear it every now and again. It's a very beautiful, natural vibrato, which I love. He's, of course, very experienced. You should go and read up about this young man. I'll put a link to his website below. Please go and check him out and support him. Because he's also an independent artist, just like Cormac, coming out of this choral, beautiful, excellent choral tradition as a young boy. And now he's like, I love singing, I want to keep singing, and now trying to carve out his own way independently. So, having investors and people, but not signed to a label or whatever. So please support, I would appreciate it. But there you can read his resume. When he was 8 years old, he auditioned for a choir called Libera. Now Libera, I can't remember, I followed them for a while, or I checked out their stuff earlier, a few years ago. But it was like excellent boys, singers, from I think all over the world actually. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think not just from the UK, but from all over. And they did all these big projects and international things and recorded albums, and it was all these boys in their white robes singing like angels, really beautifully. So he was there. He's been a guest artist in many different things, so check him out. So you can tell from the way he stands there, secure in himself. He doesn't seem nervous. This is LUCA in concert, right? So it's his own solo concert that this was taken from. So at 13, almost 14, standing there, so confident, so calm, able to breathe well, which is hard when you're nervous, because he's got so much experience already at this young age. Let's continue.
Every street lamp seems to be
Every word, yeah?
a fatalistic warning.
Vibrato.
Someone mutters and a street lamp gutters.
Martyrs and the street lamp scatters. I can't remember the word. But he went da, 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 da. And he made that higher note slightly breathy. That is a sign of skill. To choose a breathy sound for expressive purposes. Many people that when I start working with them, when they go beyond a certain pitch in the higher range, in the higher part of their range, then it just goes breathy because they have no control of it. That's not good. So we teach them for the vocal folds to stay together. But he chooses breathy as an expressive tool. Excellent.
And soon it will be morning. Daylight.
Slightly breathy. Can you
I
hear?
must wait for the sunrise. I must think of a new life, and I mustn't give in. When the dawn comes, tonight will be a memory too, and a new day will begin.
Very nice.
Burned out ends of smoky days, the stale cold smell of morning. A street lamp dies, another night is over, another day is dawning.
It's an awkward place to stop, I'm sorry, before the climactic last bit. But when he came back after the instrumental, he sang in the higher octave, so well controlled, still in that boy soprano kind of sound, although it's a little bit heavier, a little bit darker and richer than maybe when he was 12. And then he goes lower again with such control of his sound in every part of his range that I've heard here. Very beautiful. And now the ending. Powerful ending.
Touch me, it's so easy to leave me all alone with the memory of my days in the sun. If you touch me, you'll understand what happiness is. Look, a new day has begun.
Very nice. Has begun. And it sings that C sharp 5. He just sang it. Touch me, it's so easy to leave, with a full voice in a beautiful, appropriate sound. So this is musical theatre, obviously. Cats is a musical. It's not an Ave Maria by Bach Gounod or, some art music, some typical voice soprano type music. It is actually an adult female character in a musical's song. So it needs a bit more of a beefy sound, which is exactly what he did there. So well controlled. I love the vibrato. Whenever it comes through, it's just so natural and so beautiful. And then he goes, has begun, in less than a half voice, almost a falsetto sound, yeah? A little bit breathy. And even with a little vibrato on that soft, breathy sound. Skill, baby. That's what that is, skill. So yeah, I really love Luca's performance. He's made some really cool music videos. You should check it out on his channel. I'll put the link to his channel also below. Just go to his channel, subscribe. So let's support these young artists who are doing something beautiful, trying to do something pure and honest and authentic. You know, let's support them. Let's get behind them. Thank you for spending the time with me. I hope you enjoyed listening to my analysis of Luca's performance. And until next time, I want you to remember that your voice matters.